world beyond the meadow's edge feels distant, its worries and haste muffled by the grass's embrace, the firefly's quiet glow. The wind is tender, its energy a quiet hum, and you imagine it carrying the meadow's peace, brushing the daisies, whispering to every corner of the earth. The meadow is your haven, its grasses and fireflies a steady anchor, holding you safe within the night's embrace. Opening your eyes, you notice a small, woven booklet tucked beside the boulder, its pages soft and slightly dewy, filled with sketches of meadows and handwritten notes about starry nights. You open it to a random page, reading a line about the comfort of sitting among swaying grasses as the wind sings, and the words feel like a gift, their cadence soothing like a whisper from the meadow itself. You set the booklet down, its presence a quiet comfort, and take another sip of tea, its flavor softer now, but no less calming, grounding you in this moment, this place. The wind sighs on, its rhythm delicate but steady, and you feel a deep peace settle into your bones, your thoughts slowing to match the meadow's gentle pulse. A faint rustle catches your ear, and you glance toward the grass, where a small field mouse scurries into view, its fur silvered by moonlight, its tiny eyes bright in the firefly's glow. The mouse pauses, nibbling a blade of grass, and darts back into the shadows, its presence a fleeting spark of life in the meadow's quiet. You smile, feeling a sense of connection to the tiny creature, to the daisies, to the birches, to the wind's endless song. The fireflies pulse on, their light a gentle rhythm, and you imagine them carrying tiny wishes to the stars, their glow woven into the meadow's calm. The wind grows softer, its rustle almost a whisper, and you picture it sweeping across distant fields, on hills and valleys, connecting you to a world beyond the meadow, yet keeping you safe within its embrace. Your mind begins to wander, carried by the wind's rhythm and the tea's warmth. You imagine the stories this meadow holds of wanderers who paused at its edge, their steps soft on the grass, of creatures who found shelter among its blades, their lives woven into the earth, of quiet souls who sat on this boulder, their hearts warmed by the firefly's dance. Each daisy, each blade of grass, each pulse of the fireflies seems to carry a memory, and you feel a quiet kinship with those who've been here before, their lives woven into the fabric of this place. The meadow's edge is a sanctuary, a haven for hearts seeking rest, its grasses and fireflies a promise of peace and tranquility. The firefly's glow flickers, stirred by a gust, and you trace their light across the meadow, watching as it paints the grass, the sage, the birches in fleeting hues. The wind's song is a constant, its gentle rustle blending with the whippoorwill's trill, the cricket's hum, the soft rustle of the scarf. You take another sip of tea, its lavender sweetness fading but no less soothing, and let your eyes drift to the meadow, where the grasses sway in delicate waves, each blade a fleeting star in the firefly's glow. The meadow feels like a dream, its edges soft and gentle, its warmth a quiet promise that you are safe, held, cared for. You lean back against the boulder, your body sinking into the blanket's softness, and let the sounds envelop you. The wind's rhythm, the firefly's glow, the meadow's quiet breathing, they weave together, a lullaby sung by the night itself. The tea's warmth lingers in your chest, the scarf's softness cradles you, and you feel as though you're floating, suspended between the meadow's warmth and the wind's cool caress. Your thoughts drift to the grasses around you, their roots deep in the earth, their blades dancing in the breeze, and you feel a quiet connection to them, to their patience, to their silent strength. The wind sighs gently, its song a constant in the night, and you close your eyes, letting the sensations wrap around you. The firefly's glow pulses behind your eyelids, the blanket cradles you, and the wind's faint rustle seems to guide you into stillness. Your breath slows, your body softens, and you feel yourself sinking into a deeper peace, a place where thoughts are gentle and time is endless. The meadow hums softly, its grasses and fireflies a steady anchor, and and you imagine it rocking you like a cradle into a space of pure rest. You picture the meadow's edge as a keeper of dreams, its grasses and fireflies holding the hopes and wishes of those who've sat here, who've felt the wind, who've watched the stars. You don't speak your own dreams aloud, but you feel them rising, soft and unhurried, like the fireflies' glow. The meadow listens, or so it seems, and you feel lighter, as if the wind has carried something away, leaving only peace in its place. The mouse rustles again, the whippoorwill sings, and the world feels impossibly gentle, as if it's holding you in its arms. The night stretches on, the wind a steady companion, its song weaving through the meadow's quiet. You open your eyes and notice the fireflies burning low, their glow softer, but no less warm, their light a quiet promise that the night will hold you. You set the teacup down, its warmth lingering in your hands, and stand stretching your limbs, feeling the quiet strength of your own body. You pause by the boulder, running your fingers over its cool surface, feeling its steady presence, and look out at the meadow, where the grasses sway under the moonlight, their tips catching the fireflies' glow. The meadow is still, its grasses and birches cloaked in the night's quiet, and you smile, knowing this moment will stay with you, a small piece of the meadow's edge tucked into your heart. You move toward the path, pulling your shawl close, and glance back at the meadow, its fireflies glowing faintly, its boulder a steady beacon. The grass whispers underfoot, the wind song following you, and you pause, looking up at the sky, where the gibbous moon glows brighter, its light a radiant gift in night. The meadow fades behind you, its glow softening in the distance, but its presence stays, a haven you can return to whenever the world grows too loud. The wind whispers on, carrying its stories, and you carry yours, softer now, cradled by the night. The path ahead is quiet, the night deep, and you walk slowly, savoring the peace, knowing the meadow's edge will be there, waiting whenever you return. The path is soft with pine needles, their texture cool and yielding beneath your feet. You pause, listening to the wind's faint rustle, its rhythm a quiet echo of the meadow's calm. The air is fresh, scented with dew and the faint spice of sage, and you pull your shawl tighter, savoring its warmth. The stars shine brightly above, their light a gentle rhythm that matches your breath, and you feel a sense of connection, not just to this place, but to the universe itself. You walk on, the wind a gentle companion, its breeze barely brushing your skin. The forest at the meadow's edge is quiet, its birches and pines swaying gently, their shapes softened by the night. You feel as though you're the only soul awake, held by the night's quiet embrace. The meadow's glow lingers in your heart, its fireflies and grasses a quiet anchor, and you imagine others finding their way there, their hands brushing the daisies, their hearts soothed by the wind's song. The thought is comforting, a reminder that the meadow's edge holds space for everyone, that its peace is a gift shared across time. You find a smooth log by the path, its surface cool but inviting, and sit, letting your pack rest beside you. The log is worn by years of wind and rain, its edges softened, and you let your fingers trace its surface, feeling its history, its quiet strength. The wind rustles the branches above, the soft percussion that blends with the distant trill of the whippoorwill, and you close your eyes, letting the sounds envelop you. The meadow feels close, its memory a warm light in your heart, and you imagine its fireflies glowing, its grasses swaying, its boulder ready for the next soul who seeks its calm. Your thoughts drift to the wind, its endless journey across the earth, its song a constant in the night. You picture it sweeping through distant meadows, on mountains and plains, through other fields where others stand and listen, their hearts full of their own stories. The wind connects you all, you think, its breezes carrying whispers from one soul to another across time and space. The thought is soothing, a reminder that you're never truly alone, that the world is bound by invisible threads of air and light. You lean back, the log cradling you, and let the night hold you. The wind's rhythm is a lullaby, its cool touch a gentle guide into stillness. Your breath slows, your body softens, and you feel yourself sinking into a deeper peace, a place where thoughts are gentle and time is endless. The meadow's warmth lingers, its memory a quiet anchor, and you imagine it waiting, its sage swaying, its fireflies open to the night. The night stretches on, the wind a steady companion, its song weaving through the quiet. You open your eyes and notice the stars burning brighter, their light a quiet beacon in the sky. You smile, feeling as though they're a gift, a constellation of tiny farewells from the night. The log is cool beneath you, the path steady underfoot, and you feel a quiet gratitude, not for anything grand, but for this, the wind, the forest, the memory of the meadow's edge, the moment. You stand, brushing the dew from your shawl, and take one last look at the path, its pines and grasses cloaked in the night's quiet. The wind sighs on, its rhythm eternal, and you walk slowly, the night deep and quiet around you. The meadow's memory lingers, a haven you can return to whenever you need it, its warmth a light in your heart. The path ahead is quiet, the stars bright, and you walk slowly, savoring the peace, knowing the meadow's edge will be there, waiting whenever you return.
The forest fades behind you, its shape softened by the night, but the meadow's presence stays, a light in your heart. The path curves gently, leading you past quiet streams and slender birches, their shapes softened by the starlight. You pause by a small brook, its waters trickling softly, its surface reflecting the stars in a delicate shimmer. The brook's sound is gentle, a quiet echo of the wind's song, and you let it wash over you, its rhythm grounding you in the moment.
You picture the meadow's edge again, its grasses glowing in the dark, its fireflies and daisies catching the starlight, its boulder waiting. You imagine the mouse scurrying through the grass, the booklet's soft pages, the tea's gentle warmth. The thought is soothing, a reminder that the meadow is more than a place, it's a feeling, a quiet space where the heart can rest. You feel a quiet connection to it, to the wind, to the night, and you let that connection guide you, a light in the dark. The night stretches on, the stars a steady companion, their light weaving through the quiet. You walk on, the brook behind you, its trickle fading into the night. The forest is quiet, its paths empty, its air soft with the scent of grass. The meadow's memory lingers, a haven you can return to whenever you need it, its warmth a light in your heart. The path ahead is quiet, the stars bright, and you walk slowly, savoring the peace, knowing the meadow's edge will be there, waiting whenever you return. The forest fades behind you, its shape softened by the night, but the meadow's presence stays, a light in your heart. The stars guide you, their light a gentle rhythm, and you walk on, the night deep and quiet, carrying the peace of the meadow's edge with you, knowing it will always be there, waiting whenever you return.